Today in Fallout 4, we will be checking out the Hubris Comics. We will be doing the Method to the Madness quest today. Not too sure what that was. It flew by pretty quick. Probably the Brotherhood of Steel. But anyway, we have a scavenger on the ground. Not much. A few bottle caps, clothing, etc. As we enter, I have to double check and make sure I have all my weapons correct, everything that I need. As soon as I walk in, suddenly hear footsteps. Next thing I know, ghouls. So we will run throughout this area and try to kill all the ghouls. There's really not much else to it. Seems like we've defeated most of them so far. As we make our way through Hubris Comics, we see a cardboard stand of the Silver Shroud, which in this playthrough I have not even began anything to do with the Silver Shroud. As I figured, more ghouls. Take us only a moment. Hopefully there's not too many more. And as I always do, I end up falling in a hole. Tends to be the routine with most of my gameplays. Alright, seems like we finished off most of the ghouls so far. Got another cardboard cut out of the Silver Shroud. Oh, I spoke too soon.
So that with Billie Holiday, Billie spelled H-I-E, and she's
an ashtray. I'll go ahead and take that for no apparent reason whatsoever, but whatever. Another ghoul as we turn to go up the steps.
From our sponsors. John and Kathy Super Salon invites you to try out the latest innovations in hairstyles. Look good.
I do apologize for this part.
Hey, how about a song?
I swore up and down that I had power armor with an actual helmet on for the the Pip-Boy light, but it just wasn't happening. I completely forgot that I did not have one, so I apologize for that. Also, with the terminals, I didn't go through all of them. I'll read what I can. 101177. Now an English butler. I'll talk with Mr. Babowski, but I wouldn't get any hopes up. Pete brought him in because he gets his television. We have to accept that there's going to be changes to get to the small screen. I agree, our fans are important. Yeah, see. With this gameplay, my commentary is recorded over the gameplay. I do apologize.
Lock's really strong.
There's no way I'm getting through that. Looks like we have a glowing one. Looks like about 3 ghouls with them. Shouldn't be that bad. It sounds... And as you can tell, my character is modded. My weight limit is unrealistic. But I wasn't really going for immersion with this gameplay. This playthrough, I guess that's a better way to call it. I always hated trying to figure out weapons. And I'm not a melee person. I don't normally do my character builds with melee. Alright. Go ahead and switch it out. Looks like the Silver Shroud costume. Go ahead and take that for later. And a holotape and a silver pocket watch. The director's holotape. Welcome to Robco Industries. 9/24/2077. Dave's been spending a ton of time over at Shinley's lately. We can all smell the alcohol on him, but he's adamant he's doing research. He calls the place his personal castle and said the metal statues remind him of the golems in the script. At first, I was okay with it. I mean, the battle mage he's playing does live in a castle, and it does have golems guarding the entrance. If that's what it takes to get a good performance out of him, so be it. Still, the other day I had Bob follow him, and it turns out he spends half the time at the bar and the other half in the bathroom. But knowing Dave, he's going to tell me it's his goddamn throne. Well, at least we know something's going on. (10/6/77). Dave's getting obsessed with this role. He comes to the set in full armor and demands we address him by his character's name. I tried having his agent call him only to find out he's cut off the electricity in his home, and I'm not sure what this was he had for lunch, but Bob swears it was still moving. Next casting call, I'm going to tell Jenny no more method actors. (10/19/77). Can someone please hide the new sword and helmet from the next shoot? I've told Dave time and time again that we'll live with his bullshit, so long as he doesn't endanger the crew. The fact that he brought a real sword on set is pretty much the opposite of what I'd asked for. He nearly sliced off Bob's ear whipping that thing around, and I'm afraid if he kills him, the insurance isn't going to cover it. On top of that, all the screaming he does in that fake language is starting to grate on everyone. I warned him. One more stunt like this, and I'm going to write his character off with the most excruciating death imaginable. Let's see him method act that. Wow, so we're really starting to get the hint of he's role-playing, clearly. He's fallen into whatever he's into. So that's pretty sweet. (10/22/77). When Dave found out about the script changes, he just about lost it. He kept saying this nonsense about this new levitation spell and went out to the roof to prove he could fly. They're trying to talk him off the ledge right now, but I feel like the most of us would be okay with it if he went ahead and jumped. The problem is he's wearing valuable set property, so we can't let that get damaged. I told Bob to go after him and secure the props before telling Dave he's fired. So they were fisting to fire him. 10/23/77. Somehow Dave made it to the other ledge. He jumped onto one of his so-called golems and climbed up. They said Bob went after him but didn't make it across. Now we're missing 2 actors and a whole bunch of props. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to the suits. No one knows where Dave went, but I'd be willing to bet he's still holed up in his imaginary castle. Alright, so we're pretty much down to the... He's getting fired for role-playing too much, and now he's barricaded himself. So... Of course, I do remember here we can actually pick up something pretty decent. We can actually get Grognak's costume. Find some light bulbs, a red baseball bat, mini nuke, bottle caps, all that good stuff. We also found an astoundingly awesome tails, which can really come in handy. And I enjoy finding magazines. My lockpicking skills are really low. I haven't tried to level those up yet, so I just kind of go for the novice locks, just to see how, how far I can get. Looks like another note. Jenny's diary. How on earth did Dave make that jump? Bob didn't even make it to the statue, and he used to be a long jumper in high school. I've stacked the boxes as high as I could, and still it seems impossible. My latest theory is that he jumped off the street light. We just didn't see it from where we were standing. Oh, shit. Hold on. I do apologize. I didn't mean to knock that one back out. Give me a moment. There it is. Alright. But some of the staff is starting to wonder if he really is a battle mage. That's obviously bullshit, and I refuse to believe it on general principle. Besides, if Dave really did know how to levitate, he wouldn't have needed that ladder to climb onto the other ledge. Not sure what he was doing over there, but he shouted some nonsense about conjuring a key. I can't be sure, but I think I saw him fish something out of a duffel bag. So he's made it across this ledge by merely jumping, which for a normal human being seems quite impossible. And oh shit, and wow, we've run into a bunch of raiders. Oh man, did not expect any of that. So we'll sit here for a minute and we'll mess up these raiders a good bit, you know what I mean? Yes, I am using a sniper rifle, but this is one of the only guns that I actually have decent ammunition with. So now I gotta take out the turrets. But I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but before I jump down, as I look down, you could actually see the body of Bob, the guy that supposedly jumped after the battle mage. Tried to jump across the street, and clearly, as you can tell, he did not make it. So that must suck. It was a pretty decent hike up. It wasn't that bad. So Shinley's Oyster Bar. Guess we'll head that way. Alright, another raider hiding back off in the shelter area. One shot, one kill. That's how I like it. Back bay. Now we'll go check outside, see if we can figure out how we can get up there to the ledge. Climb up the ladder. Jump a few boxes, that's okay. And
need a pick me up? Need a pick me up? Visit Chemicare.
Here's his stuff. Throne room key. Notes on the throne room.
Chemistry.
Some 45 ammunition rounds.
5 stars.
Short pipe revolver. And a part of a giddy up pony. Notes on the throne room. I hast hidden the spare key to my throne room high atop the castle ramparts, where nary a soul can findeth it, not even the valorous Sir Sheely. It is vital that I not be disturbed when I am alone in my chambers. Empty in my body, and mine allows me to focus and replenish my mage reserves. But if meditation faileth, I keep several potions from the Archmage Gwyneth nearby. It is unfortunate that so many peasants seek to enter my private sanctuary, but as I told the others, if nature beckons, there are plenty of castles across the road where thou can relieve thyself. Still, if these rogues manage to break through, Hubrisbane, that must be his character name. And it looks like he was and would be willing to fight it out. He was not joking. No hesitation on that shit. We'll leave Shinley's Oyster Bar and go back out. Now we don't have to worry about raiders.
What the fuck was that? This is gonna stop.
Alright, went ahead and took out the raider. I don't understand why there's a raider in the bathroom with him if... Ooh, fortifying iron helmet. +1 strength and endurance. 22 armor, 2 for radiation. It's a value of 750 and a weight of 5. Not bad, not bad. The Furious Steel Sword. Increased damage after each consecutive hit on the same target. It's a medium speed, weight of 4 and a value of 750. And a damage of 57, which is not that bad. I actually do like this sword. I'm not a big bullshit. I'm not a huge melee person. I've always stuck to long range weapons, as clearly you could tell by most of this episode. I've used a sniper rifle, but that's just what I'm used to. But the Furious Steel Sword, that would I think that would add nicely to my collection. But that pretty much ends the quest line, Method to the Madness. We ended up getting some nice new headgear, which I'm fixing to jump out of my... Sorry, I'm just checking on some things. Jump out of my power armor, and we will we'll go back through our inventory and we'll equip everything so we can get a nice view of it. Figure, you know, see if this was all worth it in the end. Because this is a mod from the Creation Club. It sounds kind of bad. I honestly don't remember the price. It wasn't that much. There was another picture of the fortifying iron helmet. Now we'll go through and get another good look at the Furious Steel Sword. I don't even know why I'm down here towards the bottom. I got too many weapons. I don't know. There it is. Go ahead and equip it. We've also equipped our helmet, which is honestly, it's quite nice. I do like the sword. The sword's pretty decent. The helmet looks like it could go with almost any... If you were going to go without power armor, it would look really decent with anything that's like metal armor. The swing is nice. Sorry about the camera glitching. I really like the swing on that. It's really nice. I may actually start using this sword for that purpose. Now we'll see what the helmet looks like when you are actually in your power armor. I don't think it would be all that bad. We'll go ahead and spin the camera around real quick. And honestly, with the right set of power armor, I believe that would look really good. It really would. With the one I've got, I've slowly been creating this power armor. as you could tell from me equipping stuff, it has Tessa's fists. And I'm trying to get at least the, you know, the special parts you can get for a lot of it. But anyway, that's the quest method to the madness. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, man. And I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm here to give a special shout out to Carlos Lamb, Christopher Gardner, Soup John, Original Savage Guy 345, Albert Reisman, Ethan McFall, Ernie Turner, Lovely, and Ricky Fuller for your subscriptions to my channel, man. And I hope you know that I really appreciate it.